Some people think looking good is all about expensive clothes or celebrity jeans, but the truth is, women who always look good have habits, simple, consistent habits that anyone can learn. If you've ever wondered why some women seem effortlessly polished in every situation, it's not magic. It's discipline, self-respect, and strategy. They invest in self-care before style because they understand that looking good begins where people cannot see. Before makeup, before outfits, before perfume, there is the body, the skin, the mind, and the energy they bring into a room. The habit is simple but uncommon. They prioritize sleep, hydration, and nutrition instead of trying to cover exhaustion with concealer or hide stress with filters. They know that real beauty shows through the skin, the eyes, and the way they carry themselves. When a woman is rested, her posture is different, her face relaxes, her mood lifts, and she steps into the day with calm confidence. Self-care is not a luxury for them. It is daily maintenance. They drink water like it is part of their routine, and it is. They are mindful of what they eat because they know their skin is a reflection of their choices. Glowing skin is not always genetics. Most of the time, it is discipline. They pay attention to their mental health because nothing destroys beauty faster than stress, anxiety, and emotional chaos. When they need silence, they take it. When they need a break, they slow down. They protect their peace the way others protect expensive clothes. The women who always look good are not rushing, panicking, or running behind schedule every single day. They give themselves time to prepare. They lay out outfits, pack their bags, and organize their mornings because being polished is easier when life is not on fire. Their outer appearance is simply a reflection of an inner system that works smoothly. A calm person looks attractive without trying. Their self-care creates that calm. They also invest in grooming, not to impress others, but because personal hygiene builds confidence. Clean hair, healthy nails, fresh breath, and well-cared-for skin are their foundation. They keep things simple and consistent. They don't wait for special occasions to take care of themselves. Every day is a reason to smell good, feel clean, and look presentable. They maintain a skincare routine even if it is basic because consistency beats expensive products that collect dust. They know the difference between masking problems and fixing them. Rather than piling on makeup to hide breakouts, they try to understand what their body needs. Rather than buying new clothes to feel better, they take care of the body they already have. This habit creates a natural glow that clothes alone cannot create. When a woman feels good in her body, she moves differently. She smiles more easily. She makes eye contact. She doesn't shrink herself. She doesn't compare herself. She doesn't walk into a room hoping no one notices her flaws. She already took care of them. That level of self-respect is visible, and people pick up on it without being told. This is why women who invest in self-care look effortlessly good. They are not fighting themselves every morning. They are not hiding. They are not pretending. Their beauty is real, and real beauty doesn't need to be announced. They stay consistent with grooming and hygiene because they know that looking good is not a one-day effort. It is a routine that repeats itself. The women who always look good understand that the small habits people ignore are the same habits that separate polished from messy. They pay attention to the details that most people only care about when going somewhere important. Clean hair, moisturized skin, neat eyebrows, soft lips, trimmed nails, and clothes that smell fresh are not special occasions for them. They are part of who they are. They do not wait until something looks bad to fix it. They maintain themselves before anything becomes noticeable. When hair needs trimming, they trim it. When their skin needs healing, they treat it. When their wardrobe gets messy, they clean it. There is nothing glamorous about consistency, but it is the real reason they walk out the door looking effortless. Their dedication to personal hygiene builds silent confidence. When you know you smell good, when your teeth are clean, when your body feels fresh, you move openly instead of self-consciously. Many people underestimate how much confidence comes from simple grooming. These women don't. They brush, floss, exfoliate, moisturize, and take care of their body because they love the feeling of being clean and well prepared. They don't rush out the house with unwashed hair and hope no one notices. They don't put perfume on to mask body odor. They make hygiene the first step, not the cover up. Looking good becomes easier when the basics are respected. They also take care of their clothes, not just their bodies. Their outfits are clean, wrinkle-free, and well-kept. They iron when needed, they hang things instead of throwing them on the floor, and they wash their laundry before it turns into chaos. They know that wearing a nice outfit means nothing if it looks dirty, faded, or neglected. Even their shoes matter. Polished shoes, clean soles, fresh socks, and tidy laces sound simple, but these small things give an entire appearance a sharper look. No one needs expensive brands to look good, but they do need cleanliness and care, and these women understand that consistency also means planning. They give themselves time to get dressed instead of rushing at the last minute. They pick outfits that fit the occasion, the weather, and their mood. They fix a button before it falls off, not after. They sow a small tear before it becomes embarrassing. This habit protects them from stressful mornings and impulsive clothing decisions that leave them uncomfortable the rest of the day. Routine saves their confidence. When they walk into a room, they are not worried about bad breath, messy hair, or stained clothes. Their mind is free to be present, social, and relaxed because the basics are already handled. The biggest secret is that women who always look good do not rely on motivation. They rely on discipline. They do these things even on days they don't feel like it. They don't treat hygiene as optional or only for when other people will see them. Whether they are home, at work, or around strangers, they show up the same way. This consistency turns grooming into a lifestyle, not a performance. And over time, it becomes clear to everyone around them that they don't just look good by chance. They look good because they respect themselves enough to care every single day. They dress intentionally, not expensively, because they understand that style has nothing to do with price tags and everything to do with presentation. They don't chase trends trying to keep up with other people. They build a wardrobe that works for their body, their lifestyle, and their personality. Every piece has a purpose. Every outfit is chosen with thought. They know what colors complement their skin, what cuts flatter their shape, and what fabrics make them feel confident. They don't buy clothes just because they are cheap or popular. They buy clothes that last, clothes that fit, clothes that make them stand a little taller when they walk. They avoid the chaos of a closet full of things they never wear. Instead, they keep items that mix, match, and create endless combinations without effort. This is why they seem stylish even in simple outfits. When pieces fit well and are cared for, simple becomes elegant. They don't dress to impress strangers. They dress to respect themselves. Even on casual days, they look put together because they choose comfort without losing neatness. Clean jeans, a fitted shirt, shoes that aren't falling apart, and a hairstyle that looks intentional is all it takes. They don't step out wearing clothes that look dirty, wrinkled, or too small. They don't use oversized hoodies and sweatpants to hide from the world. They show up for themselves. Their clothes communicate that they value their appearance, their time, and their presence. People notice that energy before they notice the outfit itself. They also understand the power of basics. A good white shirt, a solid black dress, a structured blazer, a pair of well-fitted jeans, and clean sneakers can create dozens of stylish looks without needing a massive wardrobe. They don't waste money on clothes they'll wear once. They invest in outfits that solve problems. Something for work, something for weekends, something for formal moments, something for comfort. They make fashion simple. When you remove the noise, style becomes easy. These women don't panic in the morning wondering what to wear. They already know what works. That confidence shows in the way they enter a room. Accessories matter too, not because they are expensive, but because they are chosen intentionally. A clean watch, simple jewelry, a neat bag, or even a subtle perfume can elevate a basic outfit without saying a word. They know that looking good is in the details. Hair tied neatly, Clothes free from wrinkles, shoes that match the outfit, and colors that complement each other create a sense of balance. They don't overdress and they don't underdress. They dress just right for the moment, and that balance makes them appear naturally stylish. Most importantly, they dress for themselves, not for attention. They aren't competing with other women or chasing compliments. Their goal is to feel good in their own skin. When a woman feels comfortable, confident, and authentic in what she wears, she doesn't need fancy brands or bold logos. Her presence becomes the outfit. That is why women who dress intentionally always look good. It isn't about money or trends. It's about self-respect, awareness, and the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you chose your look, not the world around you. They build confidence through daily habits because they know confidence is not a mood, it is a muscle. Women who always look good are not relying on good days, compliments, or perfect lighting to feel attractive. They create their own confidence through routines, discipline, and self-respect. They understand that when they take care of themselves consistently, their confidence becomes natural instead of forced. They talk to themselves kindly, they stand with good posture, they speak clearly, and they practice self-control. These are small habits, but they change how a person is seen. Confidence is not loud, it is steady, calm, and rooted in self-worth. When a woman feels proud of the way she lives, she does not need approval to feel beautiful. They focus on how they present themselves to the world. They keep their head up when they walk, not because they think they are better than anyone, but because they refuse to shrink. They make eye contact, they smile, and they take up space with comfort. They do not apologize for existing. They do not hide behind their hair, their clothes, or their insecurities. Their confidence comes from inside, and because it is real, people feel it before they even speak. Looking good is not only about appearance, it is about presence. The way someone stands, moves, and speaks creates an aura that no makeup or outfit can replace. They also build confidence by keeping promises to themselves. When they say they will exercise, they do it. When they say they will wake up early, they get up. When they say they will stop letting others disrespect them, they follow through. Every time they keep their word, their confidence grows. They do not wait for motivation. They build discipline. Discipline makes them proud of themselves, and pride makes them shine. People notice when someone respects themselves. It shows in their voice, their choices, and their actions. They create boundaries to protect their peace. Confident women do not let negative people drain them or toxic environments destroy them. They walk away from drama, disrespect, and situations that damage their self-esteem. Every time they choose peace over chaos, they become stronger. Stress, insecurity, and jealousy make people look tired, angry, and messy. Calm, self-respecting women look better because their energy is clean. They hold themselves with dignity, and it shows in their eyes, their expressions, and their posture. They invest in learning and growth. They read, practice skills, improve their communication, and challenge themselves instead of staying stuck. Growth brings confidence. When a woman knows she is improving, she doesn't feel threatened or insecure. She wants everyone to win. Confident women compliment others, not compete with them. They don't need attention to feel valuable. Their value is internal, not borrowed. Over time, these daily habits make confidence part of who they are. They do not fake it, they build it. They do not chase validation, they validate themselves. And when a woman carries true confidence, everything she wears looks better, her face looks brighter, her posture looks stronger, and her presence becomes unforgettable. They remove negativity and carry themselves with grace because they understand that nothing destroys beauty faster than bitterness, jealousy, drama, and insecurity. Women who always look good are not only polished on the outside, they are peaceful on the inside. They choose to protect their energy instead of giving reactions to everything that bothers them. They don't explode over small problems. They don't argue to prove they are right, and they don't chase people who don't respect them. Their calmness is part of their beauty. When a woman moves through the world with grace, she becomes attractive without saying a word. People feel safe around her, comfortable around her, and naturally drawn to her presence. They know how to control their expressions, their tone, and their reactions. Not because they are pretending, but because they refuse to let negativity turn them into someone they are not. They don't gossip, they don't compare, and they don't involve themselves in drama to feel important. Their dignity is their armor. When someone tries to provoke them, they don't lose control. They simply walk away. That level of self-respect is powerful. People trust a woman who doesn't entertain chaos. People admire a woman who can stay elegant even when situations are not. Looking good is not just about clothes and makeup. It is about how someone behaves. They also protect their environment. They keep their home clean, they remove people who drain them, and they avoid conversations that poison their mindset. Negativity shows up on the face. It shows up in the eyes, the skin, and the body language. Stress ages a person faster than time. Anger hardens a person faster than life. When women let go of negativity, their whole appearance softens. Their skin looks healthier, their smile becomes natural, and their eyes look alive. Peace is noticeable. Peace is beautiful. They forgive quickly, not because others deserve forgiveness, but because they deserve freedom. Holding grudges weighs on the mind and body. These women refuse to carry emotional garbage. They would rather heal, learn, and move forward. That is why they seem emotionally mature. They don't let heartbreak destroy them. They don't let betrayal turn them bitter. They don't let disappointment make them disrespectful. They feel everything, but they don't stay stuck in pain. Strength gives them elegance, and elegance makes them look good even in silence. They speak kindly to others, but also to themselves. They don't call themselves ugly, stupid, or worthless. They don't tear themselves apart just to fit in. When a woman talks to herself with respect, the world starts treating her the same way. Her posture changes, her decisions become smarter, and her energy becomes attractive. There is a quiet beauty in a woman who knows her worth without needing to announce it. She doesn't brag, she doesn't show off, she doesn't beg for attention. Her peace speaks for her. They choose friends wisely. They surround themselves with people who inspire them, not people who destroy confidence. Negative friends create negative lives. Women who always look good surround themselves with support, happiness, growth, and positivity. They laugh deeply, smile often, and focus on solutions instead of problems. When people see them, they don't just see a polished appearance. They see a calm, grounded, confident woman who carries herself with grace, and grace is a beauty that never fades.